Years passed under the care of the kind priest. Little Paulose grew into a young man, wise beyond his age. He learned reading, sacred teachings, and ancient church traditions. Soon, everyone began to call him Paulose Shamashan.
The priest owned many cows, and every day a servant would take them into the nearby hills to graze. It was an ordinary routine, and no one imagined that one evening would change Paulose's life.
As the sun began to set, a terrifying tiger leapt out from the forest. In one sudden attack, it struck down one of the cows. The rest of the cattle scattered in fear and ran in all directions. The terrified servant ran back to the priest's house, screaming about the tiger and the missing cows. Hearing this, the priest became deeply distressed and gathered his men to search the forest.
Paulose Shamashan insisted on joining the search. Together, they entered the dark forest, each taking a different path to find the missing animals.
As the search continued, night fell quickly. The forest became pitch dark. The priest and his men returned home, believing there was no hope in searching further that night. But Paulose did not return. Paulose wandered alone, deep inside the forest, searching for the cattle. But somewhere in the darkness, he lost his path. He kept walking, thinking he was heading home. Hours passed. He should have reached home long ago, yet he saw no village, no road, and no human voice. Fear slowly entered his heart. He realized. At last, Paulose stopped before something hidden in the darkness, the mouth of a massive cave. It stood silent, like the entrance to another world. As he stood there in confusion, a terrifying figure suddenly emerged from behind him. Before Paulose could scream, the creature seized him and dragged him inside the cave. At first, the cave was filled with darkness. But deeper inside, Paulose saw something impossible. Hundreds of lamps burned brightly, lighting a vast underground hall hidden beneath the mountain. In the center of the hall sat a powerful man on a grand seat. Around him stood terrifying servants, their faces unlike any human. Paulose realized he had fallen into the hands of some of the monstrous servants. Stepped forward and asked their leader, "Shall we cut this human into pieces and eat him now?" Hearing those words, Paulose felt. But the leader raised his hand and stopped them. He looked carefully at Paulose and said, "Wait, this young man seems different. Let me speak with him first." That night, inside the forbidden cave, Paulose stepped into a hidden world of sorcery, darkness, and ancient secrets. His real journey had only just begun.